What is Google Earth for Chromebook? Google Earth is a really cool website that basically uses the satellites that are around the globe, and they're able to pinpoint areas of the Earth to see what it looks like in relatively real time. So today we're going to take a look at Google Earth for Chromebook, which is a way to access Google Earth on a Chromebook. Typically, you have to install the program for Google Earth on a PC, but with a Chromebook, you can't do that, and this is kind of a workaround for it. So I'm in GoogleEarthForChromebook.com, and Google Earth is telling me that I'm 1,817 miles away from the closest server. So that just means that I might experience a little bit of a lag, and you'll kind of see what that looks like. So it gives me some notices of welcome to Google Earth. And I can take a look at the globe from a globe view. As you can see, there is a little bit of a lag as I drag, and that's just the movement of those satellites. If you wanted to take a look at a tour, you can actually take a look at various areas around the world, like the Marshall Islands. And that shows you the Marshall Islands as well as a quick zoom in area of what the islands actually look like. You can even go as far as taking a look inside the island and doing a 360-degree view. If you wanted to look for a specific place, you click on the search bar here. Let's take a look at our school. And the satellites move so that they actually pinpoint West Aurora High School. And this is in current time. Actually, let's minimize this tour. And I can really zoom in and see what West Aurora High School looks like. For our purposes of this video, we're really taking a look at the application of using Google Earth within a math classroom. So you've got some tools up here. The ruler, if I click on the ruler, gives me a box here, and I can measure the length and width of the school in centimeters, meters, kilometers, inches, feet. We're going to do feet, just curiously. To see from one end to the other of the school, I click, and then I click again at the end of where I want to measure. And it tells me from one end to the other, our school is 915.34 feet. If I want to do another one, I click on the clear button, and I want to do the height from one end to the other. That's 541.81 feet. You can make sure that your line is straight. You can see that my line's a little crooked because there's little breaks right here. So to make sure my line is straight, I click. I don't have to click and drag. I literally just have to click, move my mouse, line up my line so that it is a straight line. Sometimes it's a little harder than others. And I click again to get my straight line. Now what may help with some oblong shapes like this is the path tool. The path tool is right here. It looks like 3 little dots connected to each other. I click on the path tool. And then here I can name my path, but really I just want to know the measurements. So again, I move my box as far as I can, and then I've got my measurement box here. So I literally start at a point, I click, and then I click again. And with a circle, it's a little more difficult, but I'm literally drawing my path around the shape of my location. So if I were to walk around the perimeter of the high school, and as you can see, as I'm walking or creating my path, my length is changing. So right now I've walked 0.22 miles. Depending on what your lesson looks like, you can change that to inches or feet, which may be more applicable to you. And then I just continue on my path to get that measurement. Now there's a lot of things with Google Maps and Google Earth that you can do, saving this, taking a look at different pathways and whatnot. But for the application of a math class, this is a great start. Hope that helps.